Welcome to Learner's Planet, my dear children. Dear children, in the previous session of health and hygiene, we studied and discussed about hygiene and its importance. So children, in this session, we will study about rest, posture and exercise. So children, how they form a very important part in our life, how they play a very important role in our life, that we are going to discuss in this session. So children, let's start with this session about health and hygiene. So children, first of all, we will study about rest. How much rest is important for our body? Right, children? So children, our body needs rest for its proper functioning, for the proper functioning of our organs, our organ system, our cells, everything. For that, we need to have rest. And children, you will be amazed to know that newborn babies sleep most of the day. Or you might have noticed that newborn babies sleep most of the day. Why? Because they have to grow further, right? So, their body needs to grow more and more, and for growing they need to have rest. So their body needs rest, more rest than us, than the adult ones. Even children, you also need more rest, right? Because this is your growing stage. You need to grow more, and you also study so much that you need to have rest. So children, instead of watching TV and playing video games or PlayStation, right, you should take rest. If you have time, you can play. But if you do not have time, then please do take rest. Alright children? So children, there is a difference between rest and sleep, as we discussed in much previous session. Children, rest is not only that one does stay quite still and motionless, but it is decreasing in the speed of our body functions. Alright? One can rest and not have to be asleep. So we can say in one line that rest is a state of relaxation, while sleeping means shutting down all the body functions much more than just the state of rest. So sleep is the natural state of rest. So in short, in one line, the main difference between rest and sleep is that rest is just a state of relaxation for some time, but sleep is the natural state of rest. That is, you need to sleep for more hours, right? So children, not only is rest necessary for our body, but it is also important for our brain too. Though no one exactly knows what work the brain does when we are asleep, but it is believed that it stores the very important information and it solves the problems while we snooze. So children, it is very much necessary for our brain to take rest and even our body, right? So children, let's see one more thing which is very much important. Why should we take rest? Yes, children. As newborn babies sleep most of the day, adults also need to have rest. Like adults need to have 6 to 8 hours of continuous sleep in a day to remain in a healthy condition. And children like you all need to have 8 to 9 hours of continuous sleep in a day to remain healthy, and minimum 7 to 8 hours. So children, when our body does not have enough hours to rest or sleep, we may feel tired or we may be unable to think properly, right? For example, if you are being given a school assignment that is very normally or easily done, or you can do it very easily, but you may feel impossible or you may feel very clumsy, that means very awkward, and even you will feel like lacking your physical coordination while playing your own favorite sport or any instrument. Why is it happening so? Yes, let's see. Why is it happening? Yes, it is all because of inadequate sleep, means lack of sleep. Because inadequate sleep will result in improper functioning of body organs, and it can make us or it can make you fall ill. Right, children? So, if you will not have an adequate sleep in a day, that is minimum of 7 to 8 hours a day, then you may fall ill. Alright? Even the adults also may fall ill. Any person can fall ill if the adequate sleep is not being given to our body. So children, if we don't get enough sleep or rest, then we may not grow as well, right? In the young age, children would not be able to grow, and in adults, they will not be able to work properly. So children, because of too little sleep, can affect growth and also our immune system, which keeps us from getting sick. Alright children, and even staying up late at night watching television is also not a good habit. So this is not a good thing. Alright children, so when your mother says that now it is time to get to bed, so listen to her, because she is always right, right? Because your mom or your mother is very much right about you. She cares about you. That is why she always tell you the right thing, and you have to listen to her. Alright? So listen to your parents, whatever they are saying, right? And obey them, and also follow good habits. Okay children? So good habit, because of good habit you will be able to create a good hygiene. And good hygiene, as you know children, it is very much good for our health. Rest and sleep are very much important for us. So now let's see another thing which is very much useful and very much essential for us. Yes, exercise. Children, exercise is also essential for remaining healthy, right? You exercise all the time without even thinking of it. Just being active, like when you run around outside or play at school, is a kind of exercise only. For example, playing sports, dancing, and even reaching down to your toes, to touch your toes, is also a form of exercise. So children, regular exercise improves our blood circulation in the body and helps you to stay fit. So children, do regular exercise, because it will improve your blood circulation in your body and it will help you to stay fit. Even regular exercise is also important for children as well as adults and old age people, for every single person. Alright children? So children, do take care of this and remember this. Children, also playing outdoor games such as hockey, football, volleyball, cricket, ice hockey, or any type of sport is another way of staying fit other than dancing and also exercising. So children, these are all the form of exercise. So whenever you exercise, you are actually helping build a strong body that will be able to move around, and our body will be able to do all the activities we need it to do it. Alright children? So children, always remember and always try to be active every day by doing exercise or playing. Right? And then you will see that your body will thank you later. For example, you may know that your heart is a muscle, right? And it works very hard for us, like pumping blood every day of your life. So you can help this muscle stronger by doing exercise. Alright? Any form of exercise. So children, these are all forms of exercises like playing sports and even doing aerobic exercise. Children, you will be amazed to know that yoga is also a type of exercise. It is an ancient system of exercises which are practiced in India, and yoga is very much useful also, right? So children, you should also perform yoga, as it will maintain a very good health for us and a very healthy mind. Alright children? So children, you should do pranayam, and also you can do meditation. It is also a form of yoga only. Alright children? So if you will perform this much of exercise, and if you spend 30 to 45 minutes of doing exercise daily, then you can be fit and healthy. Alright children? So this is very much important, because exercise can build strength in our body. So children, now let's see another thing which is very much important for us. Yes, posture. Children, posture refers to body position. It means body position, right? And it is very much important for you to keep your back straight while standing or sitting. It is very much important for you as well as for us also, for each and every person, right? So it is very much important while you sit, while you stand, while you walk straightly, stand straightly, and even sit straightly, right? So children, correct posture always keeps our body in shape, and it is good for our health. So children, having a good posture means that our bones and joints are in line, so that our muscles can be used properly, and if we do not get tired quickly, that means that we are maintaining our health by doing exercise and even maintaining our posture. Alright children? So this means that posture do not get you tired quickly, and we do not even get pain in our back or other muscles, and we look good and we feel ourselves to be very comfortable. Children, as shown in the picture, this person is standing straightly, and this person or this man is sitting very straightly. So this is a kind of a good posture. Let's see what you should not do, or what is not a correct posture. Yes, Leaning forward while standing or sitting puts an extra pressure on certain parts of our body, right? Like it puts the pressure on our knees and also on our back, right? So this is not a good posture, as you can see in this image, right? Also while playing, you should take care that you are in a good posture. So children, to have a good posture, we need to have strong muscles, well developed or well balanced muscles, and we should be able to move freely. That means our body should be flexible, and we should be aware of our good posture and we should work on it to improve it. So always remember children, as we discussed in many previous sessions, that to have a good posture when we are standing, we should try to practice to stand in front of the mirror, holding our head up and chin in and look straight ahead, right? And even we should put our shoulders back, tuck our tummy in, and we should keep our knees straight, and we should take a deep breath and relax our shoulders. So children, these are some of the very important steps which we should keep in our mind while having a good posture. Even when we sit, we should keep in our mind that we should try to keep our back straight, our knees should make a right angle, and our feet should be flat on the floor, and do not cross your legs while eating or while sitting. Alright children? So if you are working on a computer, then your chair should be moved to fit you in a comfortable position. Alright children? So children, what is actually incorrect posture? Yes, incorrect posture means you are not in a comfortable position of your body, right? Because incorrect posture, what will happen if you are in an incorrect posture for a long time? Yes, incorrect posture over a long period of time can lead to diseases. Alright? So here it will be a long period of time, right? And it can lead to diseases, as you can see here in this picture. Because you can suffer from severe back pain, which is very much unhealthy condition of our body. We would not be able to work properly, we would not be able to sit properly, stand properly or walk properly. So this is not a good sign, right? This is not a sign of a good healthy body, right? So better to take care and keep some points in your mind so that you can be in a healthy condition forever, right? And even keep in mind that while lifting things, always bend your knees and straighten your legs as you lift, because in this way your leg muscles are doing the work, not your back muscles. Alright? So children, never lift anything higher than your waist. Do remember this. Alright children? So children, we saw many important points by which we can keep our body in a very healthy state, in a very healthy condition, and we can keep ourselves fit. Okay children? So children, I hope you enjoyed this session and learned about the importance of rest, posture and exercise. So children, we will meet in the next session with the new lesson. Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying, keep exercising and stay fit. Thank you children.